Game Freak, you naughty, naughty boys. Hiding Pokemon from us, huh? And more as we go into discussion of the new trailers, guys. Glad to have you here. Welcome to the fam. Guys, the new trailer dropped, or the new trailers dropped, for the new Nintendo Direct and for the new Pokemon Sword and Shield. And we got good reveals from it, including new features and new Pokemon, even ones they didn't want us to see. Alright guys, so the new Pokemon that just got revealed and put on the page are Cramorant and Poltergeist, or Poltegeist. So these ones got specifically shown, but there were three others that did get shown, but they didn't get revealed, and we'll get to them in a second. So we'll start with Poltegeist. Okay. Poltegeist, the Black Tea Pokemon. It's a Ghost-type Pokemon with the ability Weak Armor, which can play a good role and a bad role based off of what it does, but basically it's gonna, every time it gets a physical attack done to it, it lowers its defense but raises its speed, which could make it faster than most Pokemon, and in double battles that could be very useful for that situation. But it says, it is a black tea with a distinct aroma and flavor. Poltergeist's body is made from black tea and is said to have a very distinct aroma and flavor. It will only allow a trainer it trusts to sample its tea. However, drinking too much can lead to indigestion or an upset stomach, so be careful. And it says it's best for hotels and restaurants. Many poltergeists make their homes inside hotels and restaurants, disguising themselves and hiding among the tableware. They can pour their power into leftover tea and create even more of their kind, so they're often treated as pests. So, right off the bat, it's a new Ghost-type Pokemon. I think it looks awesome, and if you see the animations, it's freaking phenomenal. I like the detail put into it. It seems like that it's going to be in the actual cities or abandoned towns or whatever. We're going to find them popping up in the wild. So you know how in the wild area the Pokemon show up and they're all around the map and you can run up and fight them? I'm assuming that in like towns and stuff we'll see random Poltergeists pop up and we can actually fight them. I'm super excited. I'm assuming this is going to have a 3-stage evolution. But I can't wait to find out what it does, because lately a lot of the stuff that's been popping up with Pokemon Sword and Shield has to do with food and drink. I believe this is going to play a role in the new mechanics that are coming out, specifically the camping feature, and including the new forms of Alcremie that we've seen. Cerebi has shown that there are 20 different types of Alcremies. Now, that's ridiculous. But I have some ideas on that, and one of them might have to do with the fact that Poltergeist is a tea, and I'm not a tea drinker, but maybe you use Alcremie's whipped cream for the tea to make stat boosts and stuff like that. Who knows? But it does say that you're able to drink the tea, and it gives off a distinct aroma and flavor. We'll find out more about that. Our next new Pokemon that was specifically put on the website is known as Cramorant. It is the Gulp Pokemon, and it is Flying Water type. Now this one threw me off because normally if it was like Pelipper, it'd be Water Flying. I don't know if that makes a difference in it, but that's what its typing is. But its ability, which is known as Gulp Missile. Now, if you've never seen the Affleck leak, which I'll post it just now, the Affleck leak shows that there's going to be a Pokemon that swallows Barracuda-like Pokemon and Pikachu and shoots them out at its opponent, which is exactly what Cramorant does. It is a voracious eater. Cramorant is insatiable. When it comes to food, it will try to swallow anything it can fit in its mouth. Sometimes it will swallow things that aren't its intended prey, spitting them out in a hurry once it realizes its mistake. It never forgets its bond with its trainer. Cramorant can be forgetful, but it will never forget a trainer it grows to trust, which is nice. However, it seems that even trainers will face fierce attacks from their Cramorant if they try to steal its food. That's interesting. I wonder how that's going to be playing out. But it says Cramorant's ability, Gulp Missile. Cramorant's ability, Gulp Missile, is a new ability introduced in these titles. It can be triggered during battle. After Cramorant uses Surf or Dive, it will return with a catch in its mouth. If it takes damage while in this state, Cramorant will retaliate by spitting out its catch at the attacker. Now, that's crazy, because that means that when you surf and dive and somebody tries to attack you afterwards, they can be it's a free counterattack. That's damage waiting to happen. That's awesome. Now that brings up the new Pokemon that Cramorant is eating right here. I went ahead and cut it out, that picture, and blew it up. This is what it actually looks like. This is too detailed to just be a random fish that it doesn't catch. This is a new Pokemon that we have yet to have been told about, but is definitely in the game. And I'm super excited to find out what it does. Maybe it evolves and it's like, man, all them Cramorants are trying to eat me. Now I have to evolve to be the stronger, the new Gyarados of the game. That might be this one. But anyway, I like the sleek details and everything. We'll have to find out. It's supposed to be the Barracuda Pokemon, according to the Affleck leak. Okay, fam, now for our hidden Pokemon. This one gets credit to Cerebi and their unnamed Pokemon. It says, during the Nintendo Direct in September 2019, a mysterious, as of yet unidentified Pokemon is seen at the docks. I'm going to blow up the image. This image right here is the very first scene when the Nintendo Direct opens up to reveal Pokemon. Okay? So, our mysterious Pokemon is over here. Now, looking at this real quick, I noticed something. It's not just a Pokemon. That's two different Pokemon. You all see that, right? So we have two bipedal looking Pokemon. Now this one right here, this one looks so badass. It's got spikes on its back, and it has really thick arms and thick legs that it's kind of walking around on, and kind of a star-shaped head, if you look at that. And the reason I say that this is a different Pokemon than this one it's several different reasons. One, if you look at this Pokemon, it has something in its mouth, okay? Like Zacian did. It looks like a sword almost, or something similar. That, and this has a star-shaped look to it, whereas this one has spines on its head and has a tail going on over here with its feet and everything. And it has 3 fingers on its arms instead of the multiple hand, or instead of the big gargantuan hand that's going on right here. So I don't know what this Pokemon is, to be honest. The one that's the star-shaped head. I as of right now, I have no idea. This one, though, I have an idea which one this one is. Guys, I think this is Sirfetch'd. I think this is the Galarian evolution to Farfetch'd. And there's a reason why. So Farfetch'd has its onion that it always holds, its onion stick, I guess, that it holds in its hand and sometimes in its beak. Well, I think it's setting it up so that it's able to hold like a blade, or maybe a blade of onions or something, in its mouth. Now, Farfetch'd also has a tail feather on it, and I think that's the tail for the Galarian form of it. It's bipedal, it's a bigger version of it, and it's got the same shape, and it's got a bird-like beak going on here. So I think this is our shadow form of, not our shadow form, but the shadowy picture of Galarian Farfetch'd, or Galarian Sirfetch'd. And I think it's the evolution to Farfetch'd. That so far is the different Pokemon that we've found so far in the Galarian region. I'm excited for them to reveal that, and Impidimp, they have to reveal Impidimp, and the new Squirrel Pokemon that are supposed to be there. But we can very well confirm that the Affleck leak is real, And there's much more I'm going to discuss. I'm going to discuss specifically in the next video the new mechanics, including the new clothing feature and the new camping feature, and how Alcremie's 20 forms might play a role in that. Alright guys, catch me in the next video, and I'll see you later.